I'm gonna show this view. Hold on. This is the LA, the fog, the morning time. Probably the best part of the day before the crazy people get up. Walking and talking, we're walking and we're talking, we're walking and we're talking. I've been seeing this clip that's circulating YouTube from y'all man, you know, y'all Uncle Shay Shay. What up, Shay Shay? Shut us up, Shay Shay. I like to get 19-year-olds and do stuff to them in the ass. Yeah, that Club Shay Shay, Club Shannon Sharp. He had I guess this man fancies himself to be a comedian actor. His name is Ryandavis. He reminded me of like one of them 90 actors that you will see like in like the background of like a hit show or like somebody on like Def Comedy Jam that they need like fillers for. He may be funny in his own right, but it's kind of like Tyler Perry, like kind of coon funny. I don't know. I don't even know. But he sat there in the seat opposite Shannon Shay Sharp, Predator Man. And he said, this is what Ryandavis said. He was talking about his daughter. She's like 10. And he was like, she used to he feels that like his daughter love for him changed. So he was like, you know, when she was younger, like I guess younger than 10, she would always like have like this love for me. And then she started growing up, she just only comes to me, she sees me as like a resource or as like an ATM. And then I was like, is that a bad thing? She's like 10 years old. What are you talking about? Why would you? Then he went on to say, like, yeah, like, I don't know if my, like, daughter's a gold digger. And I'm like, thinking, like, she's 10 years old. Why would you think your daughter is a gold digger? Because she's going to her dad and asking her dad as a 10-year-old little girl for something. And then Queen Sovereign, she did this video. She did like a stitch of it, and she broke it down. And she was like, black dads, especially the ones that come home, the good fathers, they do this thing with their daughters where love, it is kind of transactional. Because they're transactional with women in their lives, black dads apply that love to their daughters. And early on, they start resenting their daughters for needing things from them because they associate women in their lives who have used them for money. So these men think that their daughters will use them for money. Oh, it's sick. It's sick fucking shit. It's sick fucking shit. She went on to say that, like, the men that do that, there are men of means, men that got money that want their daughters to struggle because they don't see their daughters as the type of women that they would date. That's weird and that's fucked up. That's weird and that's fucked up. That's fucked up and weird. I'm gonna be like Dr. Umar, fake Dr. Umar, and I'm gonna say it again. Some men of means have the resources to help their daughters, but they don't because their daughters are not the type of women that they would want to fuck if they could fuck their daughters. Also, when men don't see their daughters as representative of their mother, like his mother, he's not like, if his mother struggled and daddy came into some money and daddy did good, oh bitch, because his mother struggled, well bitch, you gonna struggle too. Damn, damn, damn. It's gonna be a good time, but it's not really gonna be a good time. Yeah. So then I was like, I've been hearing this rhetoric with these black fathers, these provider black fathers from the baby boom, probably born in like the 60s. They speak the same language. They have the same rhetoric when it comes to their children. I put them in the same bag. Look, Papa's got a brand new bag. Papa got a brand new bag. The bag that they're in is a trick bag. Brian McKnight in it because he hate his son. He hate all his black kids from their first wife. So does Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. We have Brian McKnight, horrible fathers. We have Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp say, if his daughter get married, how much a wedding cost? About 30,000. Get a socket to me plate and some iced tea. Some catfish, shit. Paying all that for no goddamn wedding. Only to turn around and fuck a white girl in the ass. She was 19 and paid her, what, 20 million? And so then I'm like thinking of like just stuff I hear like man say and like listening on man podcasts and as it comes relation to their daughters. And I'm gonna just put it simply, black men don't like to spoil their daughters. If their daughters aren't like women that they deemed as like worthy of being spoiled. Black men, a lot of black men. I'm talking about the good black men that practice respectability politics. Yeah, the ones that never been to jail and they get up and do their job and all that stuff. They hide behind the I'm not a bad hood dude. I never went to like jail. I don't be beating on these bitches. But what you all do is uphold patriarchal standards. These men that like participate in that, but I'm a good guy. I went to college, like I'm a good black man. These are the same men. Ask the women in their family, are they good? Are these good guys? Are these provider men? Like, can you call and depend on these men? Or did these men adopt the thought patterns of older men and older generations? And they take it out on their sisters and women in their family. And I was like, yeah, black dads, like the dads that do be in a home. Because I come from a two-parent home. So I know niggas do come home. Now, what they do when they get home, different story, but they come home. But when these black good fathers are coming home, they're not really, they're making like, they feel like because they're coming home, because they're there, you owe them. You lucky I came home. I can have like some kids don't have their dad come home. Like stuff like that. Black men think they should be awarded for being fathers. And if you don't, and this is what Queen Sovereign said, she was like, basically, if you don't fluff them like women do in their lives, like side women or stuff like that, or women that they date, they don't want to give you resources and stuff. It becomes very transactional. So then this like guy, Machiavelli Mills, his page is like really good. He goes further into it from a male's perspective. He's a father, college educated, very intelligent young man. I enjoy his content so much. He's from Chicago, so I may be biased. I love his accent, but he is so good. He is so good. Like, he breaks it down from the male perspective. And he was like, dude, she's like 10. How can she be a gold digger? That's your daughter. And he really breaks it down from like the man standpoint. The comments are so good. I had to send it to my mom. And then I was thinking, because black men do that, I can't speak on what like white dads and any other dads do, because I see the majority of black dads doing that, restricting resources, making you beg and all that stuff. Like, I don't care, 8 to 80, 0 to fucking death. As a fucking woman, if you can't call your dad your father, he's above this fucking ground, there's a special place in hell for daddies that ignore their daughters. It is. It is. You should never be too busy. Stuff like that, you should never be too busy. But what these men do, she was like, it becomes like a thing where like, why would a dad be mad if his daughter or any of his children think of him as the ATM, as a resource? That's your parent. I would think that would be your first resource to go to. I don't know. I don't have children, so I don't know. And I'm like, damn, I'm so happy people talking about that, like, because that's the generation of men, like the man that was born in like the 60s, they really do that. Like, they really do that. So then on the flip side, on a whole nother coin, Iyanla Von Zant, she has a new book and she circulated the internet streets doing these little interviews with Oprah. You know, older shit. That's older lady shit. Iyanla Von Zant, she represents an older woman, like them older women in the black community that gives misinformation. Like, she doesn't practice what she preached. She was telling Oprah, like, it started off like this. Like, it's so bad. She was like, Oprah, I was a horrible mother. A horrible mother. She was like, I was a horrible mother. I wasn't there for my daughter and all this stuff. And then she was like, I chose my career. And she was just saying, like, mother nurture, mother's supposed to do all that stuff. She said, oh, girl, I did none of that. None of it. And then, like, I can tell Oprah was like, she was like, Oprah know Azana, whatever that lady name is, story. But Oprah just gets so interested, like, ooh, see, like, ugh. And then spiritual whistleblower, I'm sure we all know who like she is. She's keep on saying like Iyanla is a narcissist. I'm like, girl, yeah, for her to like lead with that, I'm like, girl, that's something you don't, even if you know you failed as a mother, the way she says so confidently is just like so flippant. And it reminds me of like them older women, like them Monique type women, like, oh girl, like they just so like retarded. And then she gonna be like, I didn't even go to my daughter's funeral. And it's like you have to watch the Breakfast Club interview with her. You have to watch this little Oprah clip interview with her. And spiritual whistleblower, she's basically saying like baby boomers, to like go back to like the man, like the dad conversation, then Iyanla with the mom conversation. What they have in common is like they're baby boomer age, like born in like the 60s. They have really tried to indoctrinate people into burning homes with the way that they were raised, and then not healing, and then trying to raise children. Like, and the way that they say it, like she basically saying, shit, bitch, the damage was done. Shit, I was a horrible mother. I tried, failed, oh well. But then it's like, I knew Iyanla was a bullshit artist, bitch, when she gonna make that girl stick her head in that dirt and make her talk to the ancestors. Also, there has been like when she really thought Oprah was going to give her a show because she wrote that book in like the late 90s or something, which was a good book. But after Oprah snaked her and gave a talk show to Dr. Phil, the fact that Iyanla kept on like bootlicking Oprah, thinking like, oh, let me take the crumbs, it's going to drop from her table. That's the only way she got a platform like in these recent like years and shit. But she said like, and she talks about it. It's so like funny. She was like, yeah, I was in a 9-year relationship. I was getting beat. It was so bad. I was in a domestic relationship and I didn't tell nobody. I didn't even tell my kids. And then she smiles and she talks so theatrical. And I'm like, but you was the same bitch that had Karrueche Tran crying on your titty, crying on Iyanla Von Zant titty. Wipe your face off. So you have all these women and men, families getting quite emotional, showing all their emotions on your stupid show. And then you was never honest. Like, bitch, I'm getting beat. I don't know nothing. Like, I'm not in a happy relationship. Like, so you was using that as like to take it out on other people. It's just all type of shit. So I'm like, yeah, that baby boomer generation, that is interesting. And I'm like, yeah, I see where the misinformation has come from. Misinformation from older people or no information is in fact failing. Like the fact that, let's do a segue, the fact that Clarissa Shields think that Papoose love her speaks to like, oh yeah, whoever was your mother or your aunties, they failed you because you acting like a girl that's never had anything, like a boyfriend, money, all that shit. So I'm like, damn, like what is the commonality? Like, why does everyone have the same like it comes to the same synopsis? I'm like, damn. Oh, it's the miseducation. It's the miseducation. And I was like, damn. So yeah, I'm gonna keep talking about how like, cause I'm gonna talk about the Anton and Corey thing, and I'm gonna use Anton as an example of like respectability politics, black man. Like, oh, I'm a good black man. So it just makes you not them. Like, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. But I shall break now. I shall break because I've been commiserating on the human experience. Plus, low key, I have to watch this. I have to watch some Clarissa Shields coverage. Before I go, let me tell you what this girl done did. Okay, so you know how Pub Daddy had the freak off parties where he has like the girls laying on the table and the men eat the sushi off them. We know that to be some kind of ritualistic intaking of some soul demonic thing being transferred. Because why would you eat off someone at the table? That shit is weird. That's unhygienic. So Clarissa Shields' party for when she signed the fake $8 million win record label contract, boxing contract. She went to a party. Oh, Geisha 305. She posted the video on her Instagram, Geisha 305. Clarissa Shields, she's wearing a duplicate of something Remy wore years back. It's sheer and it has white fur. She has like orange colored hair. And in it, there's like 2 tables, and this girl set up a table and there's sushi on the table, and Clarissa Shields literally is eating off of them like with the little chopsticks, going back first. Well, she had ate it once, then she ate it like again, and she went back for thirds. And I'm like, girl, and everyone's like around her laughing. They not even eating off the girl, and I'm like, girl, that was a ritual. They had that thing party to see if you was gonna eat off that girl, because that says that like, oh, you can be swayed, you can be manipulated. Like if I ever walk in a party and a bitch is spread eagle, coochie out, and sushi by the coochie, I'm not gonna eat that. I don't want no wasabi on it. I'm not eating that. Where did that come from? Is her body like that? Shit is nasty, and it reminds me of the Sex and the City movie where Samantha was waiting for her man to come home, and she put sushi all over her body, and she got wasabi in her coochie. So I'm like, girl, Clarissa, you literally went to and it was in Hollywood. It was here. It was in LA. She went to she had a party for the Win record. So what Papoose did is he did a Diddy, a freak off themed party for her record label boxing contract signing. They had two parties. It was one during the day, that was more the outside party. And then at the night, it was more Diddy freak off theme. Okay, bye.